All right, so here we're looking at game one with Dimitri, Tyler, and Alan. We played this back in January when, speak of the devil, I just happened to get to know that Tyler played Civ Rev back in the day. I don't even know what that was, but apparently it's a game that is between Civilization 4 and 5, but nonetheless. We finally got him in here, and as you can see, Gao at the bottom of your screen there. This is Tyler's capital. He was Songhai just randomly, which I later learned was a mistake. We should have used Filthy Robots as tier list to give him a better tier 1 civilization, just so he'd have a better time about it. And as you can see, he was kind of stuck in this corner here. I mean, my second city, Pasargadae, really sandwiched him in here and gave him a tough time. Only later did he found Timbuktu and then Jenny, or Jen, however you want to pronounce that. So, so I kind of had to put him out of his misery this game. I mean, funny thing is, we were actually at war in like the classical era, just because that second city really ticked him off. But fortunately for me, my capital Persepolis here. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So I had a lot of sheep, and a lot of sheep means a lot of production, and a lot of hills too. A lot of silver, stone. Oh man, I had a phenomenal spawn this game. Holy crap! I mean, just look at my scoreline. I'm doing phenomenal. Anyway, so I was producing like Tyler declared war on me because he wanted to take Pasargadae here, and for the right reason. Um, but unfortunately for him, I was making about an immortal like once every 2 turns. So I mean, I was literally creating an army faster than he could kill it. So he had a good jump on me. I have to give him that, but I pulled through in the end, and as you can see, I eventually conquered Gao, and that was the end of it for him. So, kind of a weird thing happened as you can see, we're in turn 232, 1610 AD. Kind of a weird thing happened. My buddy Alan, who you can see is the Iroquois over here, he's got about 5 cities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not all of them are captured in the screenshot. What he did was he realized, oh, if Dimitri conquers Gao and it's over for Tyler, then I'm what's for dinner next. So he does a great job of strategizing with Tyler. You got to give credit where it's due. And as you can see in the game, there's also Suleiman and Washington in this game. Thing is, we got. Excuse me. This is the next game. We had kind of a weird map here. Let me just zoom in here. So as you can see, like there's a little choke point here, and then America and Ottomans are over here. So it's like Tyler weirdly had all this area to himself, but he never quite got out there. Besides a couple city states, but it's okay. You live and you learn. So that what Alan did was he gave Tyler a bunch of money, and what Tyler ended up doing was dragging Washington into the war. So I'm kind of at war weirdly with Washington, but it's not like he could do anything. He's on the opposite side of the map. So that was pretty much doomed from there. I mean that's actually not a bad strategy. I thought create a two-front war. I mean, quite honestly, I'm surprised Alan didn't join the war himself to help Tyler out. I mean, we shared a border like right here on these 3 tiles, I want to say. Um, yeah, it seems like Alan could have just gotten in there and helped Tyler out directly, but I guess that just didn't pop into his mind right then and there, but it's all right. That's how the game goes. Dude, this banana tile is insane. Next to a lake, too? That's got to be like 6 food or something. Holy crap. Anyway, this was a great game one. All right, so as an addendum, maybe I'd like to add a little bit of thoughts on what Tyler could have done differently given his position. Um, so looking at Gao here, it's not in a bad spot. It's got some fish, cotton, cocoa. Um, cocoa is the superior luxury good relative to cotton, of course, and he had a lot of that. But he was a bit slow on his second city. So obviously he lost the advantage of Pasargadae, or somewhere around here would have been a fine second city. Um, he had to settle for Timbuktu, of course. Um, so if he had settled here, that would have really set him up for success, because the only option I would have had looking at the map is for my second city is right here at Timbuktu, where it was. So it's not great, but I'm not going to say terrible in my judgment. It had crabs, sheep, horses, a lot of luxury resources, or excuse me, just ordinary bonus resources. Um, so that would have kind of stopped me right there. Then again, if I did that, I could have proceeded going on out here where Jenny is. Um, Possibly, it's too hard to say, quite honestly, but that is an idea. Another idea is to, if he had just a larger force to take Pasargadae, then I think he could have really gotten the jump on me there. That would have been a good retake of territory from his point of view. Um, or just teaming up with Alan, like saying, "Hey, Alan, the game is unbalanced. I've got these three cities right now, and things are not looking good here. You're gonna have to help me out here." And then Alan could have provided the flank or something like that, and he could have helped them take Pasargadae at any time in the game. But it looks like Alan possibly just fell behind, and that was the end of that for them. And nevertheless, I'd like to say thank you to Tyler and Alan for playing some Civilization 5 with me. I know Alan has a busy schedule over there. Tyler had the same schedule as me, so I'm glad he was at least with an open mind at the time. I can certainly appreciate that. Even though he may have found out that Civilization 5 takes a long time to finish. But nevertheless, I think we had a good time. Of course, if we didn't, then they can let me know privately, ideally. All right. Thanks, everybody.